Like, if I ate something and it was good, I wouldn't really give a fuck if someone was like, you just ate bull wieners.
Yeah.
It's like, okay,
well, I guess
I hate to
bull
say
wiener
it.
tastes good.
It tastes good. Like,
Man.
it was seasoned good. I might stop eating it now because it's a little embarrassing. But I'm definitely not going to throw it up.
Yeah, it's like if someone offered it to me in the future, I would be okay with it.
Yeah.
It'd be like, yeah, a little bull wiener, you know, on the side.
A little bit of bull wiener. I'd be like, oh, actually, I've had bull wiener before. I gotta say, I'm quite impressed.
Yeah. Like, you might be surprised, but it's pretty good.
It's pretty good. Hey, I'd be like, yo, Mom, I know this sounds fucking ridiculous. You make fun of me for it, but this shit's actually pretty good.
Oh, yeah, I pressed record.
Now you press record?
Well, I did it like before that.
Hey, Mom, I like eating fucking bull dick.
Yeah, basically, that's what the video is going to be started with. Funnily enough.
When we're not funny, but just being fucking weird. Good job, though.
Yeah.
Do we need to reenact the fucking server shit, the bartender shit?
Yeah, what started this whole debacle?
Yeah, that way everybody fucking can relate.
Hit him with a grand plan, man. Dude.
Yeah. Did you get the fucking me saying the part about like all the food, or did it just come straight into me saying, "Oh, cool. Hey, Mom, I like eating bull dick."
I think it was that.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
You fucked me. That's twice. Say some fucking serious shit offside, and then you're just gonna be like, "Oh, hey, but now I'm recording."
Okay, it was about the.
No, don't even explain it. It's
purity of the soul that is done through serving.
Yeah. Because fucking the workout your soul goes through.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter who the fuck you are. If you're a server or a bartender, goddamn, you go through a bunch of shit. It shapes you as a person, and because of it, if you ever get past it, you will be a better person.
Yeah. And you say it's like a forced hippie fucking mindset.
Exactly. You're like forced into being a hippie.
Yeah. Where
you're just like, you know what? This fucking sucks, but it doesn't suck as bad as fucking bartending.
Yeah. That is like, man, this person's fucked up who I'm talking to. Like,
yeah.
But it's like, whatever, man. Like,
whatever, man.
Yeah.
Sure, man, I relate.
That's real funny, bud.
Yeah. It's fucking crazy shit out there.
But just like the better you are at it, the less they like notice you're being totally fake. It's just fucking. Yeah.
It's like, sorry. Force of habit.
Yeah.
That's like old Woody. It was it was actually Tyler's regular. He liked to talk to Tyler a lot, but he actually ended up getting really cool with me. But he was one of our regulars. I really fucking love him. His name's we call him Woody.
Yeah.
But he was a fucking old psychologist. Like, he was retired. Well, I don't even know if he was retired, but like, he came down there every year as a snowbird. He would stay down there for months, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So like, we saw him like every fucking Wednesday or something. Anyway, he was an old psychologist and or psychiatrist.
Yeah.
I don't think he gave out medicine.
Oh, okay. So psychologist. Yeah.
Psychologist. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, he would like give therapy to people, and so because of his line of work, he like just got so used to like poking and prodding people that he did it in his day-to-day life. And like there was a couple times he fucking apologized to me. He was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." He was like, "I've been asking all these personal questions. I've actually just been analyzing you. I haven't done it on purpose. I'm sorry."
Yeah.
And like he would like fucking take a step back, and I'm like, for me, I was like, "Oh no, like I actually kind of like talking about this stuff. So let's go further." Yeah. So like when he would come around, I would almost use him as a therapist. You know?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Which, like, you know, I never got into any crazy shit because I've never really been into any crazy shit.
Yeah.
But, like, or at least I don't think I have. But, like, you know, like, so, like, it was cool. Like, I enjoyed it. Like, it was pretty, like,
I heard nice. He, like, him and Bridges were getting a fucking, like...
Yeah, for whatever reason,
Bridges
didn't like him.
Yeah, fucking hated each other.
Oh, I remember. Him and Bridges, like, were talking, and he was doing the same thing. But then he said, like, something completely opposite to his opinion, and Bridges shut down. And like, because he shut down, he like pointed it out. He was like, "Hey, by the way, you're this type of person because you like shut down when I fucking reversed it on you.
Yeah.
And that made him very upset. And
Yeah.
so like from then on out, like he did not like fucking Woody.
He's
like
oh,
he
so you
made that,
think you just know me? Huh?
Yeah, like he fucking made that the rest of that experience so uncomfortable for Woody that ever since like he would come in after that, he would look out for Bridges. And if Bridges was there, he would turn around and walk out.
Damn.
He would just literally wouldn't show up that day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just hated that guy.
Yeah.
Like, fucking.
Yeah.
You're fucking weird.
Yeah. It's like Luke with Bridges. Bridges was just fucking dick all the time, basically.
Oh,
like
with Luke?
Yeah, with Luke especially, because like Luke got to that point where he did the same thing. He was like, "Oh, yeah, if it's not you or Tyler, like I'm not coming in." Like Bridges fucking hates me.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, and that's how it was.
That's like, fucking crazy. I've never been like that at work with anybody.
Yeah. But like Bridges was like, it was fucking weird. Like I remember really liking Bridges, like when I like first started working with him, because he was like one of the only few fucking responsible workers there, you know?
Yeah.
And I just come to like him. And then, like, as he got older, he just got fucking grumpier, and, like, he just got to the point where, like, he didn't like fucking anybody. Like, he would, like, be visibly upset if someone just came down. Any random person come sit down at the bar. Like, he would purposely make it a bad ordeal so no one would want to come to the bar while he was working. So he didn't have to fucking deal with it.
That's weird.
I know, it's really weird, because it's like, bro, you're working off tips. You want these people to come back. I can have a good time and fucking tip you.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, why are you acting like this? Why are you even working?
Yeah.
It was such weird behavior, but then, you know, everything else happened.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It fucking sucks, but whatever. Part of growing up, I guess.
Yeah.
But, like I said, fucking, it's part of being a server / bartender.
Yeah,
like,
it's getting a weird, soul-crushing.
It's just a soul-crushing experience, start to end.
Yeah.
Like,
you just have to
never
adapt.
gets better.
You just have to adapt and get through it.
Like, you get fucking stuck in it because it's like, man, dude, this fucking work is so easy, and I made hella Skrilla.
Yeah.
And then like out of nowhere, you're just like, well, I can't fucking stop working now because like I've got myself into debt and I can only rely on this money at this entry level for this job.
Yeah.
I can't fucking go anywhere else and it pay out like that.
Yeah.
If I go work somewhere else, the most I'm making is like fucking $12, $13 an hour unless I go into construction. Then I make 15 to 18.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm really not doing any much better.
No.
And I'm working in fucking shitty conditions.
Yeah, fucking sorry.
It's like, yeah, that fucking blows.
Yeah.
So like you literally just get stuck in serving and bartending.
Yeah.
Like you're literally just stuck there. And it's just like, damn, I've worked myself in a hole. I'm fucking stuck doing some shitty fucking work.
Yeah.
Working with some fucking shitty people and shitty bosses and shitty situations.
Yeah. Oh man, it's fucking
And I
hell.
just have to fucking pretend like I like everybody because I'm trying to get a fucking tip.
Yeah.
Like damn.
Fucking as fuck, man.
It fucking blows.
But if I could go back in time, totally.
But what's funny is like equally as much as I fucking hate it, I'm glad I went through it because I am a better person because of it.
Yeah. So you just don't you don't take as many things seriously. It's like it's like shit that would stress out a normal person. It's just like whatever, man. Like
it's like man,
this dude's just a dick.
The
Fuck
world's
him.
a cruel and vexing puzzle.
Yeah,
whatever. You know, I'm not the whim of the cosmos.
This guy's seeming like kind of a dickhead. That's on him.
Yeah. It's like glad I'm not like that asshole.
And also you appreciate like little things more, like the little like being polite and
exactly. Like you're like, wow, that person was nice.
Yeah.
Like it sticks out in you, you know? Instead of just being like, oh yeah, everyone respects me equally.
Yeah.
Like no, like when you go and be a server, you understand that no one respects anybody.
Yeah.
You know? Especially when they're minorly convenienced. Like, oh no, you had to wait an hour for your food. You know, there's other people out there that don't get food. You know, that's taking it to extremes. But still, like in the context of all of life, eating an hour later is not as serious as people make it seem when you're in a restaurant.
It's like you almost just have to take a breath and be like,
well,
we're still here. We're talking. It's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
And
it's like we're still on vacation.
Yeah.
You know, Like
I'm saying I'm surrounded by people I've never talked to before. Like,
yeah,
I'm sure I'll talk
exactly.
to
Like
them.
it's not hurting me physically. I'm
Yeah.
not going to die in the next hour because I'm not eating.
Yeah.
But like people take such an offense to it, you know? And it's like I understand, like I get irritated too, like if I go to a restaurant and it's not like I'm not fed in a timely manner.
Yeah.
But when it does happen, I'm not nearly as upset as other people.
Yeah.
You know, I understand the kitchen might be understaffed, like, like our server got stuck with like a fucking 30 top or something. You know, like I understand the small intricacies like of the restaurant business to be completely fine with whatever might inconvenience me at a restaurant.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like I understand. It's not like your fault or anything.
Yeah, because it's happened to us before where like I mean, granted we were gonna go watch a movie. But like we just moved the movie back because like there was another showing like an hour later.
Yeah.
And so we moved it back an hour. You remember the time at fucking Ruby Tuesdays?
Yeah.
Like we fucking went there, like nothing was bad, but it did take a long time for them to like get our food out. But they were like offering discounts and stuff.
Okay.
And like everyone at the table was just like, yeah, I'm not tipping her. And I'm like, bro, it wasn't her fault. It was the kitchen's fault. Yeah. The reason she disappeared was because she was afraid to come back and see us.
Yeah, because it's like it's going to be a bad experience.
Yeah, I've been in that situation. Yeah. I've been like, damn, dude, their food's taking an hour. I don't even want to go out there and talk to them because I know they're going to be upset with me. Yeah. So it's like I've hit before. Yeah. I understand why mine does. So like when that happened, I was the only person to tip that woman at our fucking like 8 top or whatever. Damn. And like I tipped her like $10. I was like, and you know my bill was only like fucking $20. But I was just like, yo, like, I even wrote down on the thing, I was like, I've been there, sorry. Like, you know, like, it's not her fault. Like,
no, because, like, even if she came over to the, like, table, she wouldn't, like, her managers wouldn't want her to, like, badmouth the company.
Yeah, exactly.
Or anything like that either.
Yeah.
Like, she can't just come up there and be
like a normal person, like, hey, sorry, the kitchen's running behind. Yeah. Like, you know, that's as realistic as it gets, you know? Damn. Like, it's one thing if she was just like, you know, actually rude and actually forgot about us and all that stuff. But, like, that wasn't the case. You could tell. Yeah.
It's just like, oh, man, she looks really, like,
because there's been
shifty when she's coming out.
I actually know the people that I stiffed a tip. Like, I can remember, like, 2 instances of it. Where, like, they didn't get it. Well, I mean, I still tipped them, but I didn't give them nearly as much as I wanted to. Yeah. Like, you know, I'm always fucking 20%. Yeah. Like, you know, but, like, this person, I remember tipping, like, $2. Damn. And then fucking writing a note, like, hey, you know, you got to get your shit together. Yeah. Like, you know, it's like, damn. As a server to another server, I can tell you really didn't give a fuck. Damn. You know?
Yeah, you're just like, whatever.
Like, there is a clear difference. Yeah.
So this person didn't give a single fuck. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, but it's like, you know,
it's such a strange concept. Like the layers of complexity of that emotion, like that's uniquely human. Like,
well, like that's what I'm saying.
Weird
like,
social construct.
Serving and or bartending is such a defining, like it has such a defining, like almost tuning way of like on your life.
It's like almost like if you were writing a book about how to become a good person, that would be a chapter.
That would be a chapter. Yes, absolutely. If not a couple chapters.
Yeah.
Because it's like, hey, you know, you're gonna experience the same thing that like you're gonna learn a lot about just basic human behavior. Yeah. Like, you know, it doesn't take a fucking like psychologist, like a fucking doctor, to go out there and study the human in a lab to understand how fucking shitty people can be. You just go out there and be around them.
Yeah, just fucking,
you know?
Just talk to a lot of them.
Exactly.
You'll fucking find out real quick.
You know, in a fucking tourist town where you're literally going through fucking thousands of people a week. Yeah. Like, I couldn't even begin to imagine the number of people I've ever come in contact with.
Dude, it's crazy, right?
Just within 5 years, I'm like, damn. I saw a lot of people. Yeah. And it's like some of them stick out, and then the majority, I'll never fucking remember.
That's crazy because I'm experiencing that right now. Like you would expect me to have a really good memory of people I've met in my life, but I can't.
No.
There's too fucking many.
Like if there was some way for me to keep track of all the people I've ever encountered in my life, you would see my number compared to someone who hasn't served in like a fucking tourist town, and that number would be dramatically different.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. We were fucking high. Like, what's the word?
That's funny. It's like you even like mentioned it being a tourist town because that matters. Because it's like it's
honestly.
like if you're in a restaurant in like fucking middle of nowhere,
you have regulars, and you're like, oh no, my regulars fucking love me. No one's shitty to me. Yeah. It's like, yeah, that's different because they know you.
Yeah, this is like literally they come here and they can fuck off. It doesn't matter. They'll never come back to that restaurant.
Yeah, exactly. They can be like, hey, I'm never gonna see you again, so literally fuck you.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I've been cussed out before.
Yeah.
I've been yelled at.
Yeah.
Like, we had that one fucking table. It wasn't my table. But we had to fucking call the cops on them, and we had to escort them out. Like, me and Derek walked them out of the restaurant because they were being that fucking, like, shitty. Yeah.
Yeah. Just, like, yelling and fucking throwing shit.
Yeah, no, well, it's because the fucking wife was flashing her husband or boyfriend, whatever the dude was. She was fucking flashing. And this one table that had kids was like, yo, stop. I have kids. Like, this is inappropriate. And then they started fucking screaming and yelling and cussing them out. And like acting all kinds of fools for saying something.
What a unique
and so that guy,
experience.
you know, that fucking dad fucking walks in and was like, hey, these people are like fucking ruining our time. Yeah. They're being complete fucking assholes. This is what happened. Like, can you do something? And so we were like, listen, like we're not gonna call the cop. Like when we first walked out there, we were like, hey, y'all fucking settle down. You're cut off. You're not getting anything else. We're bringing, like, here's the check. We set it down in front of them. We're like, you can pay and leave. Yeah. And so then they sat there because they got told on and they saw the guy walk back out. They fucking started being really fucking shitty to that table. Yeah. And then that's when we had to call the cops because they were getting violent. Damn. It's like, what the fuck, dude? That's the difference between like a fucking tourist town. Yeah. And small diner.
Yeah, small town diner. He's like, oh yeah, you might see fucking regular Tom who beats his wife, fucking Martha.
Yeah, exactly.
And you have to deal with him a couple times, but that's
fuck Tom.
That's
Martha.
A different level of fucked up. Like that's not the same.
Because like it's funny, you know, the breakfast place that I worked with after that, like that, it was completely different because those are all regulars. I saw probably the same 50 people every week. Mm-hmm. You know. And I mean, I still made hella fucking money there. Yeah. You know, it was totally worth it. I understand the fucking small time thing. You're definitely not having an increased drop of like money. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Like as long as it's like a well-functioning small business, you're making hella scroll up.
Yeah, you're still making good money. Yeah. So like it's still doable. But like I did that for a while. Not same 50 people. Yeah. They were still assholes though.
Yeah, I remember you complaining about some people.
Yeah. There were still like our fair share of assholes, and then what was funny about that was because like now they're regulars, I have to see this asshole regularly. Like, damn, that sucked. When you're like, fucking Dave came in. Fuck Dave, like
he's a fucking prick.
Yeah, fucking prick. Like,
yeah, he always says the fucking coffee is weak. And then I handed him the same fucking cup. Yeah, I handed him the same fucking cup. A couple minutes later, it's like, oh, this is great. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't fucking change your cup, dude. I just went and microwaved it and brought it back. And you were like, oh, yeah, it's way stronger. Oh, okay, bud.
Yeah. Fucking dumb bitch.
Dumb bitch.
Fucking, oh, man.
I wish I would have been in camera for all this. I've been fucking hella fired up.
I know, like I'm kind of thinking that's gonna be a funny thing about this video is like they're having a really deep conversation with it, and the other guy's just way the fuck off camera. Like
yeah, I'm just so passionate about it, and like no one sees it. They hear the passion through my voice. Yeah. Yeah, that shit's fucked, man.
Damn.
Yeah, the whole fucking situation.
Yeah, but it's such a fucking...
It's something that, like, there's been so many people that share that experience that it's totally relatable.
Yeah. It's like, you almost have an easy friend whenever you, like, know someone else is served, kind of.
Yeah.
Because that's like that's an instant in. Talk about how shitty people are. Fucking.
Yeah. Like, even though, like, I haven't seen him since I stopped working. And I kind of regret it. But, like, Derek will always be a friend in my mind.
Yeah.
Like, if he, for any reason, were to ever call me up and I knew what he, like, knew who he was.
Yeah.
Like, I would help him.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, like, that's like, me and him went through such a fucking shitty moment together.
Yeah.
That it's, like, instantly bonded.
Such a unique fucking experience. Just like being like two rational people in a fucking irrational goddamn place.
Yeah. And it's like the same way with even the people that, like, I wouldn't consider friends. Even just as coworkers. Like, if I were to run into Melanie.
Yeah, facts. Like, I was just thinking about
Well, actually, Melanie's a friend. She's a friend.
Yeah.
Like, I would do anything
She's a
for
homie.
Melanie. But anyway, like, still, like, I don't know, fucking, what's her name? Morgan.
Yeah,
you know?
Morgan. Yeah.
Like, even though, like, I wouldn't say, like, oh, yeah, we were friends. Like, I would still, like, if I ever ran into her, I would be as friendly as I normally am. Like, I would consider her, like, close.
It'd be strange to be awkward around her.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we worked with her so much.
Yeah.
That, you see each other in, like, such weird negative moments.
Yeah.
That other people like, have no access to.
Exactly. It's so personal. So, like, intimate. Like,
Damn.
Like, it's funny to think about.
Yeah.
Same way with, like, all the other people. If I were to ever see them, like, Cleo was a good one. Like, she probably fucking hated my guts. I didn't really care.
Yeah.
Like, I tried to make her hate me. But, like, I picked with her so much that if I were to ever see her, I would be like, oh, oh my God, it's great to see you. Like,
Kind of makes me sad, though, because we had so many, like, Jamaican workers that were cool.
I know, dude.
And it's just like, I will, like, almost never run into them again.
Yeah, fucking Halloween that worked in the kitchen.
Yeah.
He didn't have an accent at all. But you remember?
I remember who you're talking about. He was really well spoken. He was.
Yes.
Yeah, he was at the end. Like,
God, dude, I wish I knew.
He was so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I talked to him a lot.
Yeah, dude. Cause like, fuck, man. So like, even
it was towards the end of my career there, so it's just like my memory for names at that point had already shut off.
Yeah, exactly. Because like you saw like these people maybe like a week and then they were gone.
Yeah.
So like you also go through so many coworkers that it's fucking wild. That's another fucking
weird experience.
Like, soul.
And it's just expected. Like that's just how serving is.
Yeah. It's like in a very short period you have access to every single thing that will happen to you in your life.
Damn.
That's why it's so fucking shaping.
Oh,
because like you could live your life and never serve or bartend.
No.
And like everything that you would go through would be the same thing that fucking, me or you would go through within a month of bartending.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, dude, you're gonna experience fucking.
it's just weighed out by like the money and like.
Exactly. Like the money and the amount of effort you have to actually put in.
Yeah, and it's so little.
That's what I'm saying.
Unless it's like, super busy, then it's just like, oh fuck.
Well, even then, are you like fucking?
Are you
lifting heavy objects?
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Like,
it feels like you're doing a lot because you're just worried.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're nervous.
No, like I actually. Going from construction straight into like serving and bartending.
Yeah.
I can tell you, it's equally draining.
Oh yeah.
Like one, I mean, physically, you actually do move around a lot. You're walking quite a bit, even behind the bar, which was only like fucking 30 foot long. I managed to walk 11 miles.
Yeah.
In like one double, dude. I moved 30 feet at a time at max.
Yeah.
11 miles total. Yeah, dude, that's a lot of fucking jumping back and forth.
It's like wearing out the fucking floor underneath it. Like,
like literally like warping the fucking tiles and shit.
Yeah.
But like fucking also, it's just so emotionally and mentally draining. Yeah. Like that was my thing. Like when I first started, I was super fucking introverted.
Mm-hmm.
Like so for me, like even just normal 8-hour shifts, like night shifts. Like, even if I only work, like, 2 shifts at a time, it, like, was so fucking mentally draining for me to try and push past, like, my introverted, like, personality just to go talk to a stranger to get his order,
Damn.
Like, for me, that was one of my struggles very early on. And then once, like, a whole month went by of me doing this over and over and over and over again. it literally just fucking broke me. Like I was no longer introverted.
There.
Like it, like all that shit went away. You know, it's like when Tyler, he literally says that, you know, I blossom into a social butterfly.
Yeah.
And like I feel like that is a very accurate like thing. It's like my whole life was a caterpillar, and then you fucking serve, and it's so fucking stressful. It's such a soul shattering thing.
Yeah.
That I was in my cocoon, and then I fucking arose, and now I'm this talkative, fucking, you know, eccentric bitch. Like
yeah. And what's funny is it's like it can't all be bad. It's not all bad.
No, it's not all bad.
The money's good. And
there's like kind of fun, really good experiences,
some fun moments there.
Like I used to.
So it's like a weird like you're like torturing yourself.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you kind of like it.
Yeah, exactly. You're just a fucking masochist.
Until like, eventually you're just like, oh, this fucking sucks. Like,
yeah.
I mean, who am I? I'm disgusting. Like,
oh God, please.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like it's fucking wild to think about because, like, you know, there's sometimes like I remember actually getting happy when we got hella fucking busy. Yeah. Because it's almost like a way that my body would mask my fucking like anxiety, would it just overcome me with like happiness. So now I'm like overly happy to customers, which actually did a fucking lot. Yeah. Like if you have like, you know, if your server's not always there for you, but you have that one guy that just keeps coming by and being like, hey, y'all good? Like, oh shit, you need some like more sweet tea? Yeah. Like I was like literally the fucking helper for everybody, but I just did it because I felt so happy. You know, like I started actually caring about the place I work, and like I wanted to do my best to make everybody's experience like enjoyable. Okay. So like as we got busier, I would get into that, but if we ever got any slightly busier outside of that, and I couldn't maintain it, it was like an endurance thing. Yeah. I could only be that happy for like maybe 6 hours most. Yeah. Until you get outside of that, when you just continue to get fucking beat down, one thing after fucking another. Yeah. Like at the end of the night, you're just fucking. It's like, man, I really tried. Like I did all day, but I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. Like, yeah.
It's like it's hard to wear a mask that fucking long. Like,
yeah. It's like, and like we're not talking about like a fucking like cloth mask over the nose. We're talking about like a fucking full face mask. Like I having to mask my emotions. That's a clear difference. Yeah. I mean, in 2020, man, you gotta fucking differentiate what type of mask you're wearing.
No, okay. Strange.
Yeah. It's fucked, man.
I never really felt like that.
Also, I've had like. Before I ever even served, actually, I had more experience in the back of the house than I ever did, like, serving and bartending. So, like, I understand all of that side of it, too. Oh, okay. Like, being in a restaurant, honestly, just being in a restaurant, like, is a very, like, strong, defining thing that everyone needs to do. Yeah. Like, it is essential to growing up. Because like you will encounter so many things that you think are fucked up that like you'll realize, oh, this is the world, and it makes living in it so much easier.
It's funny, it's like there's also an experience kind of like this with people being fast food workers, but neither of us relate because we weren't. But the thing about that is like that's even worse because that's because you're not even getting paid that much, and you're dealing with some bullshit.
Yeah, there's no joy there. That's just straight fucking.
There's a reason why every time you drive by fucking Burger King, there's a new fucking person there. It's because the fucking last one couldn't take the shit anymore. Like, fucking...
And he was going to a restaurant.
Yeah.
So,
he's like, fuck this, I'm serving.
That's the beginning sides of it. Yeah. So I didn't completely emerge from the depths of hell. But I emerged pretty close. You know, fucking Arizona, maybe. Like, in fucking, like, 10th level.
The other people I went to orientation with today, they were, like, hostesses. They were all, like, super young. Mm-hmm. And, like, they were moving from, like, little retail jobs literally across the street in the Tanger outlet. So it's, like, almost like a morphing.
Yeah.
Shitty retail job into shitty-ass, like, hostessing server job.
Yeah. Like, when you're this age, you don't have access to any of the, like, better jobs. Yeah. So you're just moving from one shitty thing to another.
Yeah. I can't even think what it'd be like to be a busser. Like, you know what I'm saying? like I've bust my own tables, but it's also like I'm dealing with like a billion other things at the same time.
Like I said,
Yeah.
I did back of the house, so I was a busser. I know how it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, when I started the grill, like I started as a server and a busser.
Damn.
Because like my original purpose was just to give our old busser a day off because he worked 7 days a week every week.
Fuck that.
There was no other busser, so like
what
to
the
give
fuck,
him
man?
to give him 2 days off, I would be doing 2 bussing shifts, and then I would do the rest of my shifts as serving.
Oh, okay.
Because yeah, like she was like, hey, I don't want to screw you. I know you're a little like you're not like in high school, like you're not fresh out of high school, like you're a little older. So like, I want you to serve.
Yeah.
I feel like you can fucking serve alcohol.
Yeah.
So like, I will let you serve, but I also really need a busser.
Yeah.
So I was like, whatever, just to hire on, I'll fucking agree to it.
Yeah.
And that's when like I fucking met busser. I won't say the names, even though I've been kind of throwing names around, but I won't say for this negative. Anyway, like I met the busser, and like within 30 minutes of knowing him, he was like, hey man, he brought me in the bathroom. He's like, yeah, I'll just go ahead and show you like how I clean the bathrooms and stuff. And he like walked in and he's like, yeah, I fucking like he first inspected everything, make sure there was no one in there. I didn't notice that at first, but anyway, he was just like, yeah man, this is fucking, how I clean the bathrooms, blah blah blah. Do you do coke?
Oh man.
I was just like,
no.
What? He's like, you want to do some coke? I mean, shit, I got some. And I was like, nah, man. This is before I even started, like, anything.
Yeah.
So, like, I was just like, nah, man, sorry, I don't do that, dude. Like, and he's like, oh, yeah, man, that's cool. And then, like, we walk out, he doesn't do anything, but, like, we walk out, and then, like, just throughout the rest of the night, that was 30 minutes into my shift. Throughout the rest of the night, he just wanted to be clear that like I wasn't gonna tell anybody. He's like, yeah, I mean, you're not gonna let anybody know, right? Like that. Yeah. He was like so fucking paranoid, and I was like, no, dude, I don't care that you do it. Yeah. Like I'm not gonna fucking say anything about it. I don't give a fuck.
I was like, that's your life, bud. Fuck
yeah, exactly. That's something else you get to introduce me to, But I'm just like, yeah, man, I don't give a fuck. Like, just go do your fucking shit, dude. Just leave me alone. Like, I'm not gonna tell anybody. Fuck off. Yeah.
That's funny. Like, that's such a ballsy move, dude. Like just immediately turn it up to fucking coke level, dude.
And it's wild. I've always got offered drugs in mind, like throughout my whole life. Like, dude, I honestly, like, I remember the first time I got offered drugs was in the 9th grade, and it was just because everyone knew I did drugs. Damn. I never did drugs. Yeah. So they just knew that I looked like the guy that did drugs, so I did them. Yeah. And like collectively, as separate people. Yeah. Because they never hung out. They never discussed this by themselves. Separately.
I was one of these people.
Yeah, separately. See? Yeah. But separately, as people, they came to the conclusion that I did drugs. So if anyone ever said anything about it, they'd be like, oh yeah, he totally does drugs. Like, I'll fucking, hold on, let me step in front of the fucking camera. Like, well, I mean, you might have seen me, I don't fucking look like a fucking meth head or anybody that would fucking do drugs. No, I don't.
And at the time he had like longer, wavier.
Yeah, I did have long hair, and I did grow the goatee.
You weren't so thick like you are now.
And I also like because I was super introverted. Like one of my fucking defensive measures or like my fucking coping habits for going to school was I would always wear like long sleeves and pants. Yeah. I would wear like shorts every once in a while. When it got really hot. But like I always wore a fucking hoodie. Yeah. So like I always had my sleeves down, and for whatever reason, and I realized this as I got older, but for whatever reason, I felt the need to hide my hands. Almost like I had done something wrong.
Strange.
But like that's how.
But I can see people having that. That's cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like that's how introverted I was, but no one ever knew. Yeah.
You just hide it like fucking.
Yeah, that's how I fucking. But because of like the way I looked and the clothes I wore. Yeah. People were just like, oh yeah, he's a pothead.
Yeah, fucking with your American Eagle fucking hoodie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know what that hoodie was.
Yeah.
Homie, I'm middle class. I know what the fuck this is.
Damn, Dallas, don't remind me.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, but dude, that shit's fucking wild. But I remember, dude, like clear as day. Fucking, we were in this Weatherman's class, my fucking math class, and this dude, his name was Ryan. I can't remember his last name, but there was like 3 Ryans that I knew.
Yeah.
And anybody that knew me knew that of the 3 Ryans, so I always had to specify.
Yeah.
This was like the blonde-haired Ryan.
Oh, the guy, the
exactly.
exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But then there was another weird brown-haired Ryan, and then there was another even weirder tall brown-haired Ryan.
Yeah. Wow. This is like the moment, like later on in our career, where like someone pulls out yearbooks of us. Like,
yeah,
they fucking found online, and they look for those Ryans. Like,
they're like, yo,
in that yearbook.
Is that Ryan?
Yeah. This must be the weird Ryan. Look at that. So what's going on?
We're just gonna get pictures of them randomly, like years later. We're just gonna be like, whoa, how the fuck do you know this?
Weird ass Ryan. Fucking, where's that at?
But yeah, man. Anyway, cause like. We'll just go back to Blonde Ryan, the one that like tried to fucking get me to smoke with him. But like, we're just in math class, 3rd period, because that's usually when I had my math class in high school for whatever reason. It was either math or English, always 3rd period. Anyway, it's built like that probably. But anyway,
yeah. So
fucking 3rd period, fucking math class. And we're like almost all the way through it, and then like, you know, me and him had been talking. He was cool as shit. I like talking to him.
Yeah.
But I guess because like the things that I liked and the things that he liked line up so well, he was just like, obviously this dude fucking likes smoking.
Yeah.
So he's like, hey man, fucking come smoke with me like after school today. Like we'll just go fucking sneak out and like walk out to the cars. Like he was like telling me where he was and everything, like I was already agreeing to it. Yeah. And I was just like, nah man, sorry, I don't do that. And he was like, what? I was like, yeah, like I don't do that. And he was like, dude, you totally do that.
Yeah.
He told me that. You know, he's like that
cool.
fucking video.
I fucking love
he was
Ryan.
Like, you do drugs. And I was like, no, I don't. And he's like,
you do drugs.
Yeah,
come on. Wink, wink, buddy. Like, this is between us.
But yeah, like him, like he wasn't the only one that thought that. There was like one time I got fucking OCS because like, you know, I was notoriously late.
Yeah. I
was always fucking late for class. But this is like junior and senior year now. But anyway, I can fucking go to OCS and like we go to lunch and our fucking the OCS teacher was like, hey, it was during lunch. He was like, hey, I gotta go to the bathroom, so y'all don't leave here, okay? I'm not supposed to like leave you alone. And it was just like, oh, okay. And so like we knew he was gone for a while, and like I'm just sitting at this table with everyone else because I don't want to be a fucking weirdo by myself.
Yeah.
You know, trying to fit in. You know, and like fucking they were just like they pulled out a joint and lit it, and was like passing it around. It was like a little roach, you know, just this, just literally wasn't going to do anything, but like they were doing it because they could.
Yeah. But
they fucking lit this roach and was passing it around, and it got to me, and I was like, nah, man, I don't do that. And they were actually upset. They were like, what?
No fucking way.
They were like, bro, you're here with us. Like, you smoke. Like,
oh, that's funny.
They didn't say that. But they were just like, they were so surprised that I didn't. Yeah. That they were just like, really? You know?
It's like, you're in OCS.
Yeah, you're in OCS.
And you don't smoke weed?
You don't smoke weed?
Yeah. That's good.
Because I guess they were like kind of testing me throughout the day too. Because there would be some times where like, you know, I would have to be like, lookout or whatever, and I didn't really give a fuck. So like if they were like, hey, it like, you know, like where I was sitting, they'd be like, hey, is he out there? And I'd just be like, no. I didn't give a fuck, but I would answer it anyway. Yeah. So they were like, oh yeah, he's cool. He's cool. That's funny. Yeah, he's cool. He's cool. We can fucking count on this dude. And then they were like, oh, he's a fucking senior, dude. But like, oh, he's cool as fuck. And then they'd be like, you know, like fucking, I just like, fuck off, dude. Like, no.
Drugs are for fucking squares, man.
It's fucking squares, man. Dude, I feel like we can get a lot of fucking sounds off this one.
Dude, I feel like it's been pretty fucking compact, honestly. I really.
Well, dude, can you imagine if we had started it like earlier?
Yeah.
Like when we were.
That's what I was just about to say.
Yeah, dude. We had a fuck ton of content. Like, damn.
We just got a good 40 minutes out of it.
Yeah, right now, but we've been going for hours.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
Damn. I feel like it's one of those things, like, once it gets out to the right people, it's like, oh, okay. Like,
yeah, damn, this is funny.
Yeah. This is kind of...
I knew that. Yeah. Damn. That was a Cassandra joke right there. For whatever reason, I've been thinking that we were streaming too.
Oh.
Yeah.
No. I should have.
Like just doing the
just go to
thing.
Just Chat, yeah.
Yeah. But this is still good. We have plenty of fucking content. This is definitely a crew meeting part 2.
Yeah, yeah, facts. That's what I've been thinking, yeah. I love how we're so fucking similar in thought process. Like that's been lurking around in the back of our minds like this whole time.
Exactly. Like, I knew what you were doing when you made this. I
was actually thinking about naming it Talks with a Ghost.
Hell yeah. Yo! Space Ghost!
Yeah.
Talks with a Ghost. Dude, I fucking like it.
Yeah.
I dig that.
Yeah.
I just manifest every once in a while to show people.
Yeah.
Like,
Because this whole time you've been just like this weird voice off to the side.
Yeah. And what's funny is like in the camera, clearly it's meant to have more people there.
Yeah.
And you're off to the very side, looking off camera the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, wow, this motherfucker crazy.
Yeah. The whole thumbnail, like, there's no preview because it's all the same fucking thing. Me in this position right here.
Exactly.
Unless you can picture like different positions of my mouth, that's just how it's going to be.
Every once in a while, your hand will be up.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he's doing something.
Yeah.
He's not just there on the couch.
That's
not
that
moving.
moment.
Yeah. That's that moment. Oh, fuck.
Oh, his dog walks across his lap in this scene. Fucking. Yeah.
Wow, he's looking down this time.
Yeah.
That's funny. Damn.
You just been being over there, just doing minor shit, just fucking.
I know, just
fiddle farting around, fucking, and just forever.
For whatever reason, I'm just not done.
I feel like honestly, the episode should just end when you come over here.
Yeah.
Like right before you enter screen, just fucking.
Damn. If I had not already shown what I look like, I would have loved to have me walking in frame, not able to see my face.
Yeah.
And then like when I turn and sit down, we'll just cut it right where like I start to sit, and there you don't see who I am.
We can do that probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
we definitely just cut out when I'm like, oh, I don't look like a crackhead.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. Because then to find out what you look like, they gotta click another video.
They gotta come to our screen.
Get
baby.
fucking skamaz.
Bro, fucking skamaz.
Yeah.
And what we'll do is we'll leave this part in, so it's funnier when it actually happens. Because they're like, wow, they're gonna do that? Holy shit, they fucking did it.
Yeah. Like they click the pissing off Brett video, and they're just like, wow. Like, there he is.
Wow, there he is. That's him. That's the guy.
Yeah. Not what I pictured.
This is the guy. Yeah, exactly. One of those moments.
Yeah.
That's not how I pictured it. That's actually one of the things I wanted to do when I streamed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wanted to make sure that like I never recorded my face, and it was gonna be like a face reveal. I wasn't gonna label it like, ooh, face reveal.
Yeah,
one day, out of nowhere,
just be like,
I'd be like, yo guys, I got a camera.
Yeah.
And then everyone would just be like, yo, this is what he looks like?
Yeah. I remember Moon fucking did all kinds of shit with that.
I know. He did like I think
fake
three,
reveals
yeah, he
or
did
whatever.
3 fake reveals.
Yeah, and fucking.
And one of them was, he was like, it was me all along.
Yeah.
Hyperlords!
Yeah. And then fucking the final fucking reveal, dude. Like, I remember, I think
dude, I love how casual it was. It was
he's like, what's up, guys?
Yeah, he just fucking, no, this is it, dude. He just fucking comes in, fucking.
Hello?
he like goes to sit down. He drops like a fucking painting.
Yeah.
It was the widow painting.
Yeah,
so he awkwardly like reaches down and fucking pins it back up, and he gets the scene ready again. And then he just turns and like scoots in, and then he just kind of leans into the mic and he's like, "Hey."
Yeah.
And that's it.
It's such it's such a fucking like unique thing because that's the product that like it's like a moment of his brand almost like
exactly. That's him as a person.
Yeah.
100%. You know how like
it's a crystallization of his like what he is.
Yeah, like our fucking first crew meeting. It was like I described it as like literally just us in pure form.
Yeah.
Like it's literally just so the way we act that like anyone who knows us knows this is honestly true. Like this is that fucking person.
Yeah.
This is how they act.
It's like if we develop like weird personas or some shit like later on in
the
future,
people are just like, oh yeah,
this is this is what he actually is like. Fucking.
But like I love to describe it as like that's them in pure form. It's like we had our moment for Moon Moon. That was his.
Yeah.
Him like doing that one thing.
Yeah.
Like, and then finally, like, you know, you watch some of his shit later, and then you're just like, damn, dude, he's funny as fuck. He's batshit crazy.
It's like, I wish he had the camera all along, because it was...
Just
his reactions to shit is just funny, like...
Or like when he does his fucking, like... he's gonna fucking win in, he's about to, like, get a fucking win in, Apex Legends.
Yeah.
And he does it all to fucking music.
Yeah.
Like, you just made it way harder to try and kill this guy on cue. You know, that, like, you're that good to play around, basically. You know?
I remember he used to do that kind of shit, like, with Overwatch and whatnot. Like,
he's jamming out to a fucking song.
Like, it's always fucking Earth, Wind, and Fire fucking September. Fucking every time. Like, that
bitch. Do you remember?
Yeah. Fucking snatching bitches up with Roadhog.
Bro, I fucking love that song.
Yeah. I remember there was a point in his career where it seemed like he really got sick of fucking like music constantly from his fans.
Yeah.
Because he had it originally where like people could pay money and he'd play the song.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, this isn't even worth it. Like, fuck this. Yeah. I was like, cause then he's gone through multiple like fucking like evolutions. Like whenever he did Throne of Lies, let's say there was a period where he played the fuck out of Throne of Lies, but then it came to feel like another job for him.
Yeah.
So it was just like, man, like
Throne of Lies.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's gotta be Talk to a Ghost.
Oh yeah.
Are we done? You want me to come close it?
Yeah, you can come.
I don't know. I still feel like we got like a lot of good shit going.
Yeah. Well, all right, Ghost. Okay. But like it got to the point where like he just kept streaming it, and then he started having a realization on stream. This is like, I'm playing this just for money at this point because you guys like watching me play this so much, but I no longer find it fun. Yeah. And it's like I got away from Overwatch just for that reason. Yeah. Too. Yeah. Like, so I'm done with this. Yeah. Damn. But then like his fan base just grew more because like he just go to different games like because like you know one I mean you're gonna encounter more people that might like you for you. Yeah. You know? So that's one thing. But also it's like if you're more like real and genuine, I feel like more people will like you. Yeah. You know? Because it's like, oh, okay, this person doesn't change. Like, he's not gonna act fucking goofy. It's like I like this guy for exactly who he is, and that's what I'm gonna get every time I watch his videos. Yeah. It's not some like weird, like YouTube tutorial fucking channel where it's like, hello guys, this is exactly. Yeah. They're like way over dramatic. Like you're clearly just acting. You're doing like a script. Yeah. It's not as interesting. Yeah, exactly. Let me tell you the news in the blah 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 industry right now. Yeah. Weird. We've gotten to that point in human experience where it's just like, we've been bombarded with that. Yeah. I'm not a fan of this like fake theatrical style where they're just over dramatic and they
like expend too much energy doing things that they don't normally do.
Yeah,
you know?
like PewDiePie with his fucking like all the amnesia and the fucking
and how he was just like
he's just like, man, I fucking hate this shit now. Like,
yeah.
I,
Like,
I just do it because you guys want it.
Yeah, like I fucking, what was this fucking that statue he always found? It's like it was just he always had to pretend
had a line to it. Yeah, and yeah, pretend it was a person.
Like it was a person, and you fucking always carry him around.
Yeah,
and all that shit, and he had to every time he saw barrels, he was like, barrels, like because he hated barrels, and it's like, just because I did it in a moment, I don't want to have to like do that all the time.
And he did it for a fucking minute.
Yeah,
like he produced a lot of this, which I enjoyed a lot of. Him. He did a good job.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like.
Yeah, like when I was that age, like I enjoyed his videos. Yeah, like I thought it was funny, but like as I got older, I aged with him. Like or more like I got that age with him.
Yeah,
because it's like
it changed his experience, and he's just like fuck this, like
yeah, because like then when he like came out, that he was just like I can't do that. Like it's not me. I respect him more.
Yeah, and it's like you can see that reflected in like people's reaction to him, just being real like that.
Yeah,
yeah. Not just like doing the same shit and like it's kind of working after a certain point, and then you just keep doing it until you just fade into fucking obscurity just forever.
Yeah, exactly.
Like no one gives a fuck.
It's like wow, he still makes videos like this.
Yeah, he still makes videos. Yeah. It's like where you used to get millions of views, you get like fucking 10,000. Like
like you've severely dropped off.
Yeah.
All right, y'all fucking get ready. Here comes a face review. Oh, reveal. hold on. We gotta angle this shit right.
Nah, man, not the flow. Oh, they can see our fucking busted ass fucking.
And cut.
Yeah. Damn.
All right, let's fucking put this shit back.